All right, folks, what's going on? So today I went and bought a 35 Whelen CVA Scout from my buddy Kevin in Mantachie, and we got here in Mississippi, we got that primitive weapon season. I was gonna do a 35 or a 350 Legend, but I looked it up and it is a smaller caliber, but it's not as effective from what the internet says. And y'all know if it says it on the internet, then that means it's exactly true. Out to like 150, 200 yards. That's like its max range. So it was saying that the 35 Whelen is much more conducive for longer range shots. I have a 35 Whelen already. It's a handy rifle, one of those old wooden stocks, and I've always had issues with accuracy. Accuracy meaning it gets off real easily and hard to keep it inside of a softball when you sight it in. I know that varies between shot, between optic, all that kind of stuff. Anyway, went ahead and bought this. This is, I got a Zero Tech scope on this thing. I'm gonna tell you what, it's pretty dang sharp. And I've got my Max Cam 7 camera right there mounted on the side of it. I'm gonna tell you something, this right here, if you're gonna hunt and film like I do, this is your best friend. This, a DJI on your head or on your shoulder. I need to get an Insta360 camera because I can put that, strap that somehow to my shoulder while I'm walking, or even if I'm up in the saddle. And those Insta360s, they get everything all the way around you. So the only blind spot in that camera would be right here on my neck. But if I turn, it's got the shot. So, and I'm not looking to get all that fancy big camera stuff and haul that back into the woods. I've done that. I hate it. So this is much more conducive for me. But anyway, I'm going to sight it in. Kev has already bore sighted this thing for me. Every gun that he's ever bore sighted me for, he's been off only about 2 to 6 inches, which is pretty stinking good for not ever having to fire the gun. So I got my box down there set up at 100 yards, and we're gonna shoot at that thing. And then once I get done, Shadow, get out. I got that cat right there. Go on. Hey, she'll be all right, or she won't. Not a cat person exactly. What was I saying? Oh, and then afterwards, as soon as I get close enough, I'm gonna shoot that pumpkin right there. And y'all can see this pumpkin, I mean, it's not very big. So, I mean, if I can center mass that pumpkin at 100, 120 yards, that's good enough. Oh yeah, I'm using this Remington core lock. That's what, I don't know if it's focused or not. I can do better than that. There we go. 35 Whelen 200 grain core lock. Enough talk. Let's get shooting. All right then. Let's see how far off we are. That's a dadgum round right there, boys and girls. And I have dry fired this thing probably 27 times. I don't know, but it's been a lot. So I should be good on my, not jerking and all that stuff. I don't have a vise, but it's good enough. It'll be all right either way. Shadow, you better stay where you are. That cat. That cat. Looks like I'm low and right. Low right. Somebody calling me. No. All right. So we want to move it up just a hair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's just go ahead and do that. We need to move it left. It looks like it's off to the right about 4 inches, 4 to 5 inches. So we're gonna move that thing to the right, to the left, about 20 clicks. Let's try that. I need to leave those caps off. Happy Thanksgiving really late. I ain't even got your number saved. I don't know who that is. But you right, it is late. There we go. All right. Yep, don't see shadow no more. Hi, George. That thing right there. I think that thing's on. Hi, George. Yeah. I'm gonna take a break before I waste too many shells. Let's go down here and look at that thing. So this right here was my first shot, and I moved it, and that's my second shot. I went over 20 clicks, I believe, and up 6. So if I can get another one, and it's kind of hard because, you know, it's even like it is, it's bouncing around in there a little bit. I'm pretty sure that's where I was. But if I'm gonna shoot it again, if I can get in another one real close to that, I'm gonna leave it. I've learned that's the worst thing you can do when you out here sighting guns in with improper equipment, without a vise and all that good stuff. Try to get, son of a gun. Is this thing not in? I don't know if my audio crapped out on me on this thing or not. I'm using my regular Rode mics that I use for short content. But I hope it didn't for the shooting. That's the best part. Anyway, I'm gonna do this again just in case. And if I can get it anywhere in here, I mean, you can tell that's, whoop, that's how big that block is right there. If you can shoot inside of 2 fingers, well, let's just see. Now, this is a small deer right here. I think anywhere, if you put it in the middle of his body, all right, even right there, you get it inside 2 fingers. That sounds bad. You know what I'm saying? It'll work. I really hope my audio didn't crap out on the last one, because I'm putting that footage in there. I mean, quiet or not. But I can tell you, if you shoot a gun 3 times unvised, I'm gonna throw that thing on up there to pretty dang close. Let's just max it out at 16. Let's do that. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. Let's get steady. Got a good thing going there. Bye, George. Let me tell you something. That's good enough. I mean, y'all, that's 3 shots. Bore sighted, and I could still have killed a deer with just bore sighted. I'm gonna see if I can hit this pumpkin now. I forgot to bring my camera, but that's my other one right there. Now it's time for this one. Gonna sit there for about a week. All right, let's see. That pumpkin is like 123 yards. Yeah, 120, 123 yards. 35 Whelen. I know if it, whatever it touches, you know, 150, 200, 250, it's gonna kill. I just need to make sure it can touch it. And judging off what it just did at 100, I'm gonna hit that pumpkin. Well, that pumpkin ain't there no more. Let's go down there and look, see where I hit it. I just looked at the footage on the big camera, and I may have hit like low pumpkin, but either way, I got it. So let's go look at it. I got some pretty cool shirts right here. If you wanted to take a look at them, you can go to the website. All right. Well, I thought I was a little bit low, but what do they say around here? Good enough for government work, or good enough for government woods. There we go. Hey, I appreciate y'all sticking around. I gotta go get the side by side and get my box over here. That was the CZ Scout. Nah, let me take that back. That was the CVA Scout 35 Whelen with a Zero Tech MD scope on it. It's got MD is like the Millidot or Millidot. It's got the 3 or 4 dots on the both ways, going up and down, left and right. Boy, this sucks. This is a terrible look. I had fun shooting it. It was super easy. Trigger pull is awesome on that gun. It's like very light, but not too light. Yeah, I give it a huge, well, it's not huge, but I'll give it a thumbs up. So, everything. So, hope y'all enjoyed the video, and hopefully we'll see y'all here week or two shooting a deer with that thing. We'll see y'all on the next one. Oh, hey, before I get out of here, y'all go check out my buddy's channel, Built to Hunt, Zach Shumpert. He's from Mississippi. Had no idea it was even kin. But like around here, if you're kin to the Dickersons, Gregorys, or Ellis's or Kate's, we're probably kin. And he is, so I don't know why I told y'all all that. But anyway, go check his channel out. He does a lot of good public land hunting, kills a lot of big bucks. He's got 2 recently that he went on public somewhere in the Midwest. And him and Trey are actually up there right now trying to punch Trey's tag. So either way, y'all go check him out. We'll see y'all on the next one.